By the year 2050, the world will need to create around 1.8 billion jobs to sustain a 75% employment level. And future trend analysis show that workers can expect a dramatic shortage of jobs within just 10 years and a critical slide in the quality of work for billions. This is according to a latest report released at the UNI World Congress in Cape Town, where some of the world's most powerful trade unions have gathered. It's a clear warning that's been sounded out to delegates about the future prospects of the global jobs market.
What we're trying to do here is put the big picture about what the future of work looks like. And there's different scenarios. So we've looked all the way up for the next 30 years. And we feel that the world is underestimating the nature and the scale of the jobs challenge. So it's some shock therapy, it's a scenario, but we're trying to capture the attention of public bodies and public policy that world of work out there is going to change quite fundamentally, and we need answers.
The Congress has been held this year in South Africa to celebrate its 20 years of democracy. This year is also the 29th anniversary of the formation of the country's biggest union, COSATU, and one of its most influential leaders has sounded out his own warning about the growing inequality levels that threatens the country.
You can't have so much opulence for a tiny few when the majority are trapped in unbelievable grinding poverty. You can't sustain that politically. You're going to have divisions, you're going to have upheavals, you're going to have a political environment that takes us into uncharted waters.
Global collaboration between these unions has given them a strong hand in labor negotiations, and a number of binding cooperative agreements were also passed.
The unions have now become global. Following the globalization of business, we now have the globalization of unions right across territories, across continents, because of modern communications technology. So you've got people from Deutsche Telekom in Europe communicating with striking workers in Latin America or the United States. You've got, for the first time, real global union going to try to change business as usual.
For many of the trade unionists who've come here and spoken, one thing remains clear and in accord, that the days of the working class being excluded from the wealth being created are certainly numbered. For the over 2,000 trade unionists here, many are unified in their rallying call for job creation and inclusive growth to be at the forefront of tackling the mammoth tasks that the global jobs market faces in the many years to come. That was Andrews, CCTV, Cape Town.